A journey of connection and discovery with Karma. IQ Mushroom Gummies.
It was a quiet Sunday afternoon, the kind of day that seems to invite introspection and adventure. At 4:20 p.m., I decided to try something I'd long been curious about. A mindful experience with Karma IQ's mushroom gummies. These weren't just ordinary gummies. They contained the equivalent of 3 grams of traditional magic mushrooms. I was joined by my dad, Sam, and a close friend, Alex, both of whom were excited yet calm, ready to guide me through the journey. I'll admit, I was nervous. Until a few years ago, I would never have considered experimenting with something like this. But life has a way of evolving, and with my growing interest in self-improvement and deeper connections, I felt ready to take this step. We prepared for the experience with intentionality, creating a peaceful atmosphere in the cabin we'd rented. Soft classical music played in the background as we each shared what we hoped to gain. Sam, who has always been a seeker of personal growth, spoke about wanting clarity on his creative pursuits. Alex hoped to reconnect with his playful side, and I wanted to explore the depths of my emotions, creativity, and connection to the natural world.
The beginning.
We each took our 5 Karma IQ gummies, their citrus flavor masking any hint of earthiness. We washed them down with some lemon water. Alex had read that it could amplify the onset of the experience. Then we sat together, relaxed, and waited. Within 30 minutes, Sam and Alex began smiling and exchanging glances, clearly feeling the first waves. For me, it started subtly, a slight tingle in my fingertips, followed by a warm, enveloping sensation, as if I were being hugged by the universe itself. As the effects deepened, the world around me came alive in ways I'd never imagined. The wooden table shimmered, its grain dancing with vibrant colors that shifted with the rhythm of the music. The walls of the cabin seemed to breathe, expanding and contracting like a living organism. I felt an overwhelming sense of awe at the beauty and interconnectedness of everything around me.
Stepping into nature.
We decided to step outside into the nearby forest. As soon as my feet touched the earth, I felt an unbreakable connection to the ground beneath me. Every leaf on every tree seemed to pulse with life, glowing in shades of green I'd never seen before. The sunlight streaming through the canopy painted the world in ethereal patterns, and the sound of birdsong felt like a melody created just for us. I sat by a large oak tree and closed my eyes. Almost instantly, I felt as if I became the tree. My roots extended deep into the earth, drawing strength from its core, while my branches stretched upward, absorbing the energy of the sun. I felt timeless, part of a cycle far greater than myself.
The transformational moment.
As the experience unfolded, I began to notice my thoughts shift from individual musings to profound realizations. I saw myself from a distance, not as a person with a name or a story, but as pure awareness. It was as if my ego had stepped aside, allowing me to see life from a perspective of absolute unity. In this state, love took on a whole new meaning. It wasn't just a feeling, it was the very fabric of existence, connecting every living thing. I felt love for my dad and Alex, for the earth beneath me, and for people I'd never met. Tears streamed down my face, but they weren't sad tears. They were the kind of tears you cry when you're so moved by the beauty of life that you don't know how else to express it.
The laughter of life.
As the trip began to ebb, the mood shifted to one of lightheartedness. We returned to the cabin, and Sam, ever the storyteller, began reenacting Shakespearean monologues in the most exaggerated manner. His antics sent Alex and me into fits of uncontrollable laughter. It felt as if we were children again, free of self-consciousness and filled with pure joy.
Reflecting on the journey.
By the time the experience concluded, nearly 5 hours had passed, though it felt like both an eternity and an instant. I sat quietly, reflecting on the journey. The insights I'd gained weren't just fleeting thoughts. They felt like truths to live by. Connection is everything. We are all threads in the same vast tapestry. Love is the essence of life. It's not just a feeling, but a guiding principle. Presence is transformative. In the here and now lies the deepest meaning. The experience left me with a profound sense of gratitude, not only for the journey itself, but for the people I shared it with and the life I get to live.
A final note.
For those considering their own adventure with Karma IQ Gummies, my advice is this: approach it with intention, create a safe and comfortable environment, and surround yourself with people you trust. The potential for growth, healing, and connection is immense, but so is the respect these experiences require. This journey was one I'll carry with me forever, and I can't wait to see how it shapes the chapters of my life to come.